Do you like Harry Potter? Then why not head over to my other channel after watching this review and listen to my very own audiobook series, Mason McQueen and the Gargoyle's Curse, for free, written and read by yours truly. Or find it for sale at all the usual places. Link in the description below. Hello again. Today I'm reviewing a MOC modular titled Corner Botanical Garden. This set was created by LEGO MOC designer Ming Brick and contains 2,769 pieces. Digital instructions are available to download through rebrickable.com, and if stages were actual pages, then this set would come with a 297-page instruction booklet. This set utilises a lot of parts from the original LEGO set, 41757, Friends Botanical Garden, incorporating the large greenhouse section as a top floor of the Corner Modular. Firstly, there are a lot of impressive custom botanical garden modulars on rebrickable.com to choose from, utilising the infamous Friends set. But what I especially loved about Ming Brick's particular model was it was a corner build, it had an ingenious layout, and then there's the obvious. It looks absolutely beautiful. Interest to mock the Friends set did take a little bit of a nosedive when LEGO shocked the community and decided to release another botanical garden set, 21353, branded under their Ideas line. But this set was situated over 2 base plates, didn't follow the common modular layout, and wasn't all that easy to shoehorn into a LEGO Street lineup. So even though I do own that impressive idea set, I still wanted another way to plant a horticultural greenhouse into my LEGO city. The first part of this build is the base and ground floor. As always, outside we get the usual street-style pavement layout, which can line up and connect to any of the other official LEGO modulars, and also follows the LEGO tradition of having a unique tiled mosaic at its corner. Moving from left to right, we start with a door to the flower shop. Flower displays sandwich the entrance, and right from the start I am impressed at the part's usage. And yes, that is a Nagini snake element, placed headfirst into a barrel, being used as a vine. On the corner we get a bench and cherry blossom tree from the original, although the tree has been modified slightly. A crescent-shaped staircase lined with a menagerie of dark tan and medium nougat tiles leads us up to the next level, and curlicues in black provide elegant handrails, but we'll get back to the steps a little bit later. A wonderful wall covered in climbers leads us around to the right side of the building, where the eye is drawn to a large window tinted with trans-blue glass. This is in fact the window of a water tank, which allows passing pedestrians to look into an exciting world of aquatic flora, with the addition of some underwater creatures as well. The 2 sides at the back are pretty uneventful, but it does include a back door into the building, along with a matching ornate arched window. Heading inside to the property, we can see the interior of the flower shop in all its gardening glory, where a beautiful patterned tile floor immediately draws the eye. A shelving display holds a variety of items for sale, and potted plants using the Fez hat piece line the top of the tallest shelf. In the back corner, there is a till point to complete your transactions, and at the centre of this section, there is a low table, which is cleverly built in the subtle shape of a leaf. Over on the other side of the shop, there are 2 desks with chairs, but the most noticeable feature is the aquatic water tank. A control panel regulates the temperature, and from inside the shop, we get a better look at all the submerged species, which was really fun to build. At the very centre of the base plate is a dark turquoise door, which leads underneath the stone steps. And although this space is very small, there is room enough for both a toilet and a hand basin. Back outside we can see the small bathroom window set into the steps to allow a clever amount of light and ventilation into the hidden room. And following the direction of the steps, we are now ready to reach the top floor. The top section is the incredibly beautiful greenhouse. This build is basically a beefed up and completed version of the LEGO Friends set 41757. All the plants have been reorganised and reused, so have the stickered tiles, but now an elegant iron white fence encloses the build. The serene bird bath, waterfall and lily pond have kept their original positions, but the grand focal point of this entire build is the now fully enclosed, opulent glass dome roof. With the 2 floors done, all that's left to do is to line the entrance to the botanical gardens with the top step, and this botanical building is now complete. Overall, I have just one thing to say about this MOC, and that is wow, just wow. There is so much to take in and unpack. Every window contains a beautiful surprise, and the idea to raise the original Friends set and place it on top of modular foundation is an absolute masterclass in design. I love how the lower level has many eye-pleasing points of interest, so no matter which angle you choose to view this corner modular, there is always something that grabs your attention. The curved staircase adds a great sense of adventure and draws the eye to encourage exploration. And unlike most modulars, since the greenhouse is made of glass, you don't need to move rooftops and floors to be able to glimpse inside. The ground floor is an absolute triumph in design, with a pleasing colour palette, with plenty of fun mini builds, and it felt just like I was building an official LEGO product. The aquatic water tank is simply brilliant, even though it was a little bit fiddly for my sausage fingers to put together, but I got there in the end, and the final result is one of beauty, adding another dimension of intrigue to this curious flower shop. The botanical garden section is also very well constructed, and not only was it really satisfying to build the enclosed dome, but it also felt like a big moment when I connected the 2 sections together and saw the final product for the very first time. There is, however, one very small problem with the design, and that is a connectivity issue, where one of the flowers and part of the tile border pieces are not attached to the base properly, and merely slot inside the enclosed space. My last critique is not a complaint, but merely a personal preference, and that is the choice of colour palette. This is indeed a LEGO Friends set on steroids, and the designer has thrown as many bright colours synonymous with the LEGO Friends theme at this modular as they possibly could. Currently, I have seen another LEGO builder over on Instagram called Ming Brick's World, where they have opted to use more earthier tones, which I feel would be better suited in my LEGO city, and it has given me the idea of a colour swap and a slight tweak of design of my own. So I compare it with a particular modular I have recently added to my collection. And if I'm right, then this could turn out to be something quite spectacular, but if you want to see what I do next to this set, then make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Lastly, if you are wanting to undertake this build yourself, then please be warned about part availability. Here in the UK, anyway, this involved many individual orders from Bricklink to complete, mainly due to elements required in light aqua and yellowish green, and let's not forget all those medium azure tails and wig pieces. I probably think this is the main reason why Ming Brick World cleverly opted to go down the colour changing route in the first place. Anyway, that's it for the review. Let me know what you think of the MOC in the comments, and don't forget to check out my free audiobook, Mason McQueen and the Gargoyle's Curse, over on my other channel. Now it's time for the modular money shots.